It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. And tonight we've got the Memphis Grizzlies playing against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. This season, Clark, is so young, every team's still finding their footing. What are you focusing on at this point?
I think it's always fun to see how the rookies are progressing. Evaluating prospects is really an impossible job, so watching these first-year guys in action, I think, can tell you a lot, even if it's early in the season.
Now, here is Battier. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Martin, and the rejection by Bradley. Here's Stevenson. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
How much fun would it be to play with Steve Nash? I mean, man, I know everybody who can score it or shoot it would love to be on the floor with him.
Nowitzki with the screen on Martin. Here's Nash. Here's Nowitzki. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Martin. Here's Forte. He's guarded by Stevenson. Martin, the pass to Battier. Looks for Nowitzki, gets it to him. And here's Nash. Pass to Stevenson. Down low. That's tipped. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Forte. Guarded by Bradley. And that one drops for him.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Nash. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on TJ Ford.
Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Dallas. Jones comes in for Cardinal.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Ford passes to Forte. Battier outside. Pass to Martin. Fades away. Mavericks with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Here is Ford after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Ford kicks to Battier. Memphis moving that ball around. Martin the pass to Ford. Here's Boozer. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Certainly knows how to get to the line. Boozer using that size of his to his advantage.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Raja Bell, he's checked in for Stevenson. Devin Harris subbed in for Steve Nash. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Inside, Nowitzki, and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
On the pick and roll, Nowitzki uses his size so well, disrupting the D and getting himself into shooting position.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis. Villanueva's checked in for Dallas. The Grizzlies trail by 5. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Screen by Boozer. And again, Memphis no good. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Bell dishes to Harris. Bell with the screen on 4. Harris uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Ford, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Losing him with the bounce, those moves take years to perfect. He's put a lot of time into his craft.
Now here is Harris. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. The shot from the low post is good. Harris has got his second bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Martin. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Atlanta. Addy outside. Here's Forte. The Mavericks pull it in. Harris looking it over. Bogut sets a screen for Harris. To the paint. He's looking for Bogut and finds him. And that one is good.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now, here is Ford. It's Martin on the wing. Over Bogut. Bank shot, no good. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Bogut with the screen on 4. Harris passes to Bogut. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Martin, and the layup is good.
Good to see Martin taking the aggressive path inside. He knows how effective he can be when he does that.
Dallas leading by 9. Now Harris. Screen by Bogut. Harris passes to Bogut. Boozer with the rebound. Back to Bogut. Over Martin, who's back up, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And Memphis also making a switch. Odom's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Some changes. Nowitzki comes in for Wang. And it's Stevenson in for Steve Nash. Dallas on defense. 9-point game. Ford against Ellis. Pass to Boozer. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Nowitzki with the screen on 4. Right wing. Here is Cardinal. He has yet to score. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. There's the drive, and it goes down 2 points. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Dallas making a switch here. Nash is checked in.
Number 13, Steve Nash.
On defense, Dallas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And there's Carlos Boozer on the assist by Odom.
And there's a lot of strength behind Boozer's game, so the inside contact won't deter him.
Nowitzki a screen. Here's Nash out left to the wing. From outside the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now here is 4. 9 points last game out. Out to the wing. Boozer wide open. He fired. Cans the shot from the wing. Boozer's got 5 now.
A guy that usually likes to work in close. Boozer noticed the soft coverage and able to knock that one down from the mid-range.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Carlos Arroyo, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
Here's Arroyo. 8 points his last outing. Shot clock at 5. Charity stripe shot. Offensive rebound. Here's Martin. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. They double-team Nowitzki. Nash outside. Back to Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 3 assists in the game.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside, uses his height extremely well. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Now here's Odom. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Atlanta. Here's Martin, rejected by Nowitzki. Deflects the pass. Battier outside. Pass to Boozer. Battier with it. Still scoreless. 3 on the clock. Boozer kicks it to Odom. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And I love how Odom stretches the floor. They're always ready to shoot from distance when the defense isn't focused.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Back to Nash.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. And the basket by Nowitzki.
Dirk can be so strong inside, breaking through that contact.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. 1:37 left to play here in the first. And here is Odom. Pass to Boozer. Now here is Martin. It's blocked, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Kelly's checked in for Deshaun Stevenson. Memphis also making some changes. Madsen, he's checked in for Boozer. Azubuike comes in for Kenyon Martin. And it's Forte in for Shane Battier. Now here's Nash. He had 19 points in the win against Charlotte.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
I like watching Nowitzki get it to the rack because he's a little unorthodox, but he still makes it work. Keeps the ball high so the defenders can't get to it.
Pass to Forte. Outside Odom. On Colzine with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 9. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. In the corner, Bell with it. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 5 assists tonight.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Odom. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Forte. Shot to stop the run. Odom, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Nowitzki. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 12. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Ellis can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Azubuike the pass to Manson. Pass to Azubuike. Now Odom. The Mavericks pull it in. To the middle. Here's Nowitzki.
The 7-footer Nowitzki using that size inside and drawing the contact.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Dallas making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Pass to Odom. They set the pick. Here's the 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Harris. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And it's hard to draw those fouls and complete the play, but he was able to.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for the Mavericks. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting 1.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Trailing by 17. To the inside. And close. In deep, Odom drops it in.
Assist goes to.
Odom's got his second bucket of the night.
We know Lamar Odom has the jumper in his book bag, but I want to see him at 6'10" doing that work inside.
Harris drives in. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bell. And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back.
That's a battle inside, and through all the contact, he's able to finish that one.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Bell. Harris, right side. Villanueva finds Harris. To the paint. Here's Ellis. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. For Dallas, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
At the line for 2, Ellis.
And that one falls for Monte Ellis. Dante Jones, he's checked in for Dallas. Stevenson comes in for Harris. Both good from the line that time. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Arroyo. And just miss after miss right now. Dallas leading by 23. Ellis surveying the D. Here's Stevenson. The Grizzlies pull it in. Odom with it. Picked up by Ellis. Odom, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Villanueva, good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Bradley. Wang comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And Nash is subbed in for Ellis. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Gordon's checked in. Now here's Gordon. To the right side. Now Azubuike. And it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. 4 on the clock. And it's Madsen missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Nash. Defense right on him. Screen by Bogut. Nash dishes to Bogut. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Boozer comes in for Madsen. And Martin subbed in for Gordon. Grizzlies have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Arroyo, defended by Nash. Odom kicks to Arroyo. Clock at 6. Back to Odom. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nash outside. Bogut sets a screen for Nash. Pass to Bogut. Boozer with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Arroyo the pass to Martin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Martin seems to have his game face on all the time. Plays with a lot of ferocity. A high-flying forward who gets after it on defense.
And that one falls for Martin. A different look for Dallas. Podkolzin's checked in for Bogut. And Villanueva is subbed in for Wang. And both free throws good for Martin. Mavericks leading by 21. Nash up on top over Arroyo. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Grizzlies shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Here's Arroyo, defended by Nash. Now here's Odom. He's got 5, 6 to shoot. To the middle, here's Martin. Kept alive over Villanueva. And it's Martin missing. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Stevenson. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Stevenson's got 5 points so far.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Now here's Odom. In the corner, it's Boozer. Martin kicks to Azubuike. Here's Arroyo. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
On the interior, it's mandatory that you play through contact.
For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Nash up on top, driving inside. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. He has 7.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Azubuike. No scoring in this one. And that one, good.
Got to appreciate the interior game of Boozer. I mean, really does a nice job scoring in the paint. Has a high arcing shot that helps him do so.
Now here's Nash. And Boozer with the block. Nash against Odom. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Boozer. Outside Odom. Back to Boozer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Boozer is a handful for defenses, which is why they compromise by fouling.
That free throw good from Boozer.
What a player. His attitude and confidence infectious.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And it's Harris with the ball for the Mavericks. Nowitzki with the screen on 4. In the corner, Bell with it. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Ford against Harris. Ford kicks to Battier. To the wing on the left. Ford dishes to Boozer. Over Nowitzki. And another miss by Memphis. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Harris. Fires the 3. With 1 on the clock. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
Ford kicks to Battier. Here's Forte. He's coming off a 19-point game against Atlanta.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Now here is Harris. Carlos Boozer able to get his shot to go. Harris passes to Nowitzki.
And so much to like about the shooting ability
away from Dirk. He has revolutionized the big guys stretching the floor.
The Mavericks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Bogut comes in for Wang, and it's Ellison for Cardinal. And so Nowitzki knows both of them. Grizzly shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Pass to Boozer. To end the run, and it's good on the way in. Boozer's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Ellis outside, back to Harris. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 15 points for Devin Harris.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Ford against Harris. Pass to Forte. The basket good off the assist from Ford. Ford's got his 3rd assist on the night. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Harris passes to Ellis. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Battier with him. Devin Harris covering. Battier kicks to Ford. Pass to Boozer. Down low. Here's Forte. Nice D from Bogut.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Battier against Harris. Nowitzki with the screen on Battier. Kicks it out to Ellis. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball. Ellis has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Ford against Harris. Now, here is Ford. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 30-second call. Dallas making a switch here. Rod Colzine's checked in.
Number 24.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Pass to Nowitzki. Ellis outside. Back to Nowitzki. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Nowitzki's got 8 here in the quarter.
Such a versatile offensive weapon. Nowitzki has tons of places where he can get it in the basket from.
And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Here we go. Please give it up for your guy.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas.
Sean Bradley, Charlie Villanueva, Brian Cardinal, Deshaun.
11 seconds left now here in the second. Ford with the ball. Here's Martin. And the rejection by Bradley. Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Bradley is screen on 4. Here's Ellis. Martin gets the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Stevenson left side. Back to Ellis. Ford with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Dallas foul. Charlie Jordan.
Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
First free throw is good. Podkolzin's checked in for the Mavericks. Nowitzki comes in for Charlie Villanueva. Dallas has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Ellis to the left side wing. Nowitzki looking it over. And the shot goes in. Nowitzki's got 20.
And right now, he is cooking. His guys would be smart to keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Battier. Here's Forte. He's guarded by Stevenson. Forte, the pass to Battier. Inside, Ford. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And here is Ellis. 7 points in the game. And here is Nowitzki. Kicks it out to Ellis. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Nowitzki outside. Battier with the steal. Pass to Ford. Here's Forte. Martin with a screen on Stevenson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Ellis against Ford. Stevenson a screen on 4. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Nowitzki can't get that one to fall. And for Memphis, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Boozer. The basket good off the assist from Ford. Boozer's got 12 in the game.
And Boozer is a gifted scorer. Between his jumper and low post moves, he's a major problem.
Ellis goes in. From deep, Stevenson drills it from outside. He's got 10.
And the corner three, such a valuable weapon in today's game.
Ford kicks to Battier. Here's Forte. He's guarded by Stevenson. Ellis outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Another three for Dallas.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the inside. And Ford with the basket on the assist by Battier. Ford's got his second basket of the night.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Ford against Ellis. Pass to Podkolzin. Here's the screen. Rebounded by Battier. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now Ford. He has 6. To the middle. Here's Boozer. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Ellis. Kenyon Martin making his last shot. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Battier. Outside for Martin. Pass to Boozer. From deep three-point land. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Ellis. He has 7. Nowitzki outside. Back to Ellis. Pass to Nowitzki. The 9-foot shot. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 7th assist in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Ellis after the miss from Martin. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Krills the three-pointer. Stevenson's got 16.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Forte. Battier, the pass to Martin.
And this is where Martin can really hurt you, which is why defenses resort to fouling him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Lamar Odom is checked in for Memphis. Arroyo comes in for TJ Ford. And finished off by Bogut.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Now here's Odom. 5 points in the game. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. 8 points for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Harris outside. Over Martin. Bogut. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 6 assists in the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Odom. He's got 8. Martin with a screen on Villanueva. Shot by Odom, no good.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Bogut sets a screen for Harris. Goes back up. No good from Bogut. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. In the corner, Battier with it. Pass to Arroyo. Martin with a screen on Harris. To the paint. Got a piece of it. No one near Odom as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Bogut sets a screen for Harris. To the inside. Shoots from the right block. Bogut, that's good. Bogut's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's getting to your spot and then trusting that the ball will find you.
High arcing shot and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Charlie Villanueva. This is his first free throw of the game.
Carlos Arroyo, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Arroyo. And the Mavericks with some changes. Bradley's checked in for Bogut. And Wang subbed in for Charlie Villanueva. Madsen, he's checked in for Memphis. Azubuike comes in for Forte. Now here is Harris. 15 points in the game. Pass to Bradley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Steve Nash, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Grizzlies shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Arroyo kicks to Azubuike. Outside, Odom. Down low, here's Madsen. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Madsen's got his first points of the game.
Excellent use of the pick and roll. Madsen doing a nice job rolling to the right spot.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Harris checked in for Cardinal.
Number 34, Devin Harris.
Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Nash with the screen on Azubuike. Harris dishes to Nash. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his first foul.
Fourth team foul.
And so here's Memphis. Outside Odom. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot. Odom's got 6 in the quarter.
Hey, the primary and secondary thing that Odom gives you is versatility at both ends.
Now here is Harris. 15 points in the game. Top of the key, Nash. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got his 8th assist here tonight.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Pass to Harris.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Six on the shot clock. Nash with no one around. Hands it from downtown. Nash has got 8 points.
And the jump shot of Nash, poetry in motion, a super efficient shooter from downtown.
Harris inside. Rebound by Azubuike. Memphis has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Odom's shot, good.
Assisted by Kalena Azubuike.
1:22 left in the third. Harris outside. Pass to Nash. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Odom. 13 points in the game. Madsen's shot is good. Madsen's got 4 this quarter.
Hey, it's a given. Madsen's going to be active in the lane.
And the Mavericks call time here. A different look for Dallas. Andrew Bogut checked in for Bradley. Cardinal comes in for Bell. And Stevenson subbed in for Devin Harris. And Memphis also making a switch. Gordon's checked in for Shane Battier. Bogut, that's good.
And this is where Nash is most dangerous. Superb at running that pick and roll.
And Odom's got the ball here for Memphis. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And he gets it to go. Royals got 6.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Dallas
Timeout,
shooting with
timeout.
confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Dallas calls timeout.
Here we go. Please give it up for
Charlie going away this checked in for Dallas.
number 3. Charlie goes away by.
Here's Nash. He's got 11. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Stevenson setting the pick for Nash. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Nobody near Stevenson. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Stevenson's got 19 points.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Mavericks ahead, just dominating this one. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Outside, Odom. Pass to Gordon. Here's Madsen. It's hauled in by Bogut. Bogut's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harris outside. Over Arroyo. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
How about Bogut doing a good job setting that screen?
The Grizzlies shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Odom. Inside, here's Madsen. The shot, no good. Nice D from Bogut. Madsen's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. And for 3, Bell. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A different look for Dallas. Wang comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Ellis in for Harris. Here's Madsen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Stevenson's checked in.
For your Mavericks, number 92, Deshaun Stevenson.
Here's Odom. Banked in off the glass. Odom's got 10 points in just the second half.
And what energy from Odom, just outworking the defense right there.
Screen by Bogut.
Memphis foul. Mark Madsen. Second personal foul. First team foul.
At the line for your Mavericks, Monte.
Free throw good, Ellis. And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Arroyo. The kick out to Odom. That falls. Great assist by Carlos Arroyo. 17 points for Lamar Odom.
Right now, Odom all in his bag. He's a very effective scorer when he uses his full toolkit.
Ellis. And here's Bogut. Odom down low, and he converts the layup. Odom's got 19 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Mark Madsen. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw, no good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Eli's checked in, and he can't hit the second. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Bell against Odom from about 19 feet. Rebound Bogut.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Ellis, the pass to Bogut. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Savvy pass, moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Odom. Not enough on that one as it misses. And Zoelis will bring it up for the Mavericks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. High post shot. Here's Bogut, and finished off by Bogut.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And for Memphis, they're shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Arroyo kicks to Gordon. To the wing right side. The three. Arroyo can't get it to go. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Ellis the pass to Bell. Dallas moving it around. Over in the corner, Ellis. Off target from three-point range. And for Memphis, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Podkolzin comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Jones subbed in for Raja Bell. Here's Azubuike. Pass to Odom. Lock at 6. Buries it down low. Odom's got 16 here in the second half.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Ellis with a screen on Azubuike. Stevenson dishes to Ellis, and it's blocked.
No, sir, get it out of here. He wasn't having any of it.
Another shot. Stevenson passes to Ellis. And it's Arroyo with the rebound and the foul on Monte Ellis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Wang. Then for the Grizzlies, Martin's checked in for House. Mattier comes in for Azubuike. And it's Ford in for Carlos Arroyo.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
Good on both. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Mattier outside. Pass to Odom. Five on the clock. And here's Boozer. Right side, Martin takes a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Nowitzki's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ellis kicks to Nowitzki. Ellis with the screen for Nowitzki. Pass to Podkolzin. Nowitzki against Boozer. Ellis outside. Shoots it up. Again, the miss by Ellis.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now Martin. Now Boozer. Over Ellis. And there's Carlos Boozer on the assist by Battier.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Nowitzki with the screen on 4. Ellis goes in, lays it up and banks it in. Ellis has got 4 this quarter.
I like to see that kind of decisive movement, driving hard when he has an opening.
Ellis against 4. Odom with it. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it, the fast break chance. There's the pick. Pass to Podkolzin. Nowitzki sets a screen for Jones. Nowitzki, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Ford, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Team is in the penalty.
No good on that one. On the Mavericks with some changes. Cardinals checked in for Jones. Bell comes in for Deshaun Stevenson. And it's Nash in for Ellis. Forte, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And here's Bell. Pass to Nash. Goes up from the top of the key. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Boozer's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Forte, defended by Nash. Forte, the pass to Ford. Battier outside. Here's Forte. Connects from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Out to the right wing. Cardinal passes to Nash. Over Ford. Misses off the left iron. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Battier for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Ford. Ford's got 5 assists tonight.
And I love when Battier looks for his shot on offense. Great job there.
Now here's Nash. Driving to the basket. Good. Nash has got 10 points here in the second half.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Forte. To the middle. Here's Ford. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Nowitzki with the screen on 4. And Nash, here we go. Boozer with the rebound. Boozer's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Forte, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul. Joseph Forte. 2 shots.
That one is off. Bradley's check in for Dallas. Stevenson comes in for Bell. So he can't get either to fall. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. He takes it in from deep. Stevenson, good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
What a pass. Nash showing you excellent court vision there.
Grizzlies have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Pass to Forte. Six on the shot clock. Shoots. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Nash. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Nash has got 4 this quarter.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Ford kicks to Battier. Martin with a screen on Stevenson. To the paint to stop the run. And it's Martin missing. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Nash. Rebounded by Battier. Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The Mavericks shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
Man, always nice to get win number one against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against the Grizzlies.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Nowitzki.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Six to shoot. Nowitzki with the screen on 4. Here's Nash. Boozer with the rebound. Now Ford. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.